Hey, what is up you guys? So today I wanted to make a video about the summer camp that I am associated with. Now if you know me in real life, you know that this camp is a big part of my life. So big that I've been going there since I was 7 years old, and my aunt and uncle actually are people that work on the board that runs the camp. The point is, I've been associated with this place for a very long time, and it's really important to me. Now you may be asking, what's the point? Why do we care that it's such an important thing in your life? Well, as this video goes on, I'm gonna talk about that. I've been going to this camp since I was 7 years old, and as you guys know, I'm trans. So I was born a female, but I identify as male. So I didn't come out publicly until I was roughly 17 in my junior year of high school. So growing up, people knew me as a girl at this summer camp, which is fair because that's what I identified as. So as time went on, as I got older, and when I did end up coming out, I come out to myself, honestly, and then I come out to my GSA when I was 17 in high school, in my junior year. And I didn't really plan on coming out to the camp because, like I said, I've been associated with it since I was 7 years old, so they all know me as a girl, and I also have family in it that I also wasn't out to. So yeah, I was very anxious and nervous to come out, and I didn't want to get like thrown out from the camp. I mean, they can't really do that, but like, I don't know, it was just, I was really afraid of people not accepting me at the camp, and just a lot of bad stuff would happen. When I was 16, I worked as a CIT at the camp, counselor in training, so I still paid to go there, so I was technically a camper, but I had more responsibility. So I was helping out with a lot of the counselors on staff, and I would do more things. And during that time, I got the nickname Slushy. Now you guys know where my channel name comes from. That was my nickname at camp, because of my last name. Yeah, I got that nickname, and when I was 17 and decided to work there, I just decided, well, I didn't decide, it just kind of happened. Everyone at camp already knew me as Slushy, so it just went on as me working there, and I was known as Slushy, and that's what people called me. During that year, I had no plans to come out at camp because I just wasn't worried about it. People weren't really saying my birth name, so it was fine, whatever. Fast forward to when I'm 18. I've now been out for about a year in my personal life, and again, wasn't planning on coming out at camp. Was just planning on sticking with Slushy so I didn't have to hear my birth name, and it was gonna be fine. So as the summer went on, it became harder for me to deal with having she, her all the time. And also I was wearing a binder at this point, so I had to inform the nurse that I was good friends with. I had to inform her that I had a chest binder on, so sometimes it's hard for me to breathe. She needed to know for medical reasons, so I kind of ended up coming out to her for medical reasons, and I love her so much, and she was so good with it, so that was fine. Didn't plan on coming out to anyone else, just because didn't see a need to. As the summer went on, like I said, it got harder to deal with hearing she, her all the time. So I ended up coming out to a couple friends that are amazing people, and I'm very lucky to have them in my life. And they were so good about it, and it was really nice. A lot of anxiety was in coming out to them. My one friend, I told her, and she cried because she just was so worried about the things that I had to go through and family issues and all that kind of stuff. I love her so much. another friend. The year before we had a conversation about trans stuff, and he wasn't against it, but like he didn't really understand it, and it wasn't the best conversation. But I loved him, and he's like he was a really good friend of mine, and I wanted him to know. So I sat down with him and had the conversation, and he was just so amazing, and it was hard. I had a mini panic attack, but I'm really thankful for him and being so accepting, because I am his literal first, and I'm pretty sure only, trans person he has in his life. And my other friend, I came out to her and she was just really, really good about it. So when I would have my breaks during the summer, like when we'd have days off on weekends, sometimes I would go out and hang out with these group of friends, and I got to be Michael on the weekends and hear he, him pronouns, and it was just so nice. And it was just a good summer, and I got to come out to people that have known me since I was a kid, as the girl, and got to come out as trans, and they were so accepting. It was so nice, but at the same time I still wasn't out to camp as a whole. And that comes to the next year. It comes to when I was 19 this past year. I'm still 19 now, but it was this past summer. And things were gonna change at camp. And I didn't have to go buy slushie the whole summer. So that was my video about the camp I'm so associated with and I love so much. I'm planning on making a part 2 to this video, so if you would like to see that, please leave a like or comment down below and let me know. I'm planning on doing it anyway, but getting likes and comments would be pretty cool. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.